My name is Andy Gallant. I cover Bradford City Neighbourhood Policing Area. I've got 24 years service. I've covered Bradford City neighbouring area since April of this year. Bradford City neighbourhood area is probably different to everywhere else, which has grown in size. Bradford City ward is actually part of a ward rather than a whole ward itself. And the reason for that is because Bradford City neighbourhoods covers the regeneration area of the city of Bradford, which is predominantly around the retail sector and how that's developing. Yeah, the team, we work from 3 rotas. Each rota has a sergeant, which are identified on the neighbourhood policing website. And within that team, I've got PCSOs and also PCs. They hold different roles within the city. I have crime investigators. I've got ASB officers, problem solvers, people with different skills that they can bring to the job of policing, which is really important in the city centre because we do have different problems to other people. Bradford City is probably no different to any other city centre in that it has the issues around street drinking, nighttime economy, and also issues around retail theft, which is predominant. And with Bradford developing around its retail, Bradford is getting the long-awaited Westfield Centre. It's under construction at the moment, and come December next year, which is the date that it will be completed, and possibly before then the retail sector will grow significantly, and it's intended that it will bring a lot of investment into Bradford. Street drinking has always been an issue around city centres. It's really important to me because no matter who I speak to, they all cite street drinking as being a problem and the blot on the landscape, if you like. Bradford's had a lot of money injected into it around City Park, where we've got the mirror pond, the mirror pool, and that's a natural attraction for people to come and enjoy that space. But it also attracts people that perhaps wouldn't be considered to be welcome in the city centre, and it's something which I'm focusing on. Retail crime, yeah, it's a problem for the police, but it's a problem for the retail sector as well, and we're working really closely with those partners to try and reduce the demands, not just on the police, but reduce the demands and reduce the loss of profit from the retail sector itself, and to take Bradford and from being attractive to the prospective criminal. Because we don't have a large residential area, we don't have specific packed meetings which is tailored for that section of the community. However, what we do have, and I'm quite proud of, is the contact point that's contained within the City Hall, working with the council, co-located at the council premises, which is an absolutely beautiful building. We are signposted within that building for the public to come and see us. We are open on a daily basis during business hours for members of the public to come and make their point or make themselves heard to us. We're not a conventional police station down there, but we are a point of contact for people to come in and raise their concerns. It's certainly something which will grow over a period of time. Partners are vital towards the policing footprint within the city centre, and we cannot work without them. The City Centre Beat is a particular organisation which is behind the retail sector that has 172 members, and they meet on a regular basis. The police are an integral part of that process, part of the strategy meetings, and we discuss the current issues, concerns, what's happening. We take to that meeting information which is drawn from police databases. We have an information sharing agreement so that we can work really closely together to beat down the crime that is associated with retail. We work heavily with trading standards, which surrounds the type of products that people sell within the city centre, making sure that we are quite strict around those premises which you might consider to be selling things which are going to cause issues like ASB. So it might be drinking, alcohol, it might be legal highs that we look at, and we make sure we've got real close scrutiny on that. We also work with other police partners such as the Regional Crime Squad, with the Quartz team, really closely with those who help us, and they actually are very much an integral part of the team. Other key partners which I can't work without are the local authority, the clean team. We want to keep Bradford City a clean place. We have really good communication between the police and the clean team, and we can literally get graffiti removed within the hour if we push it forward and get that information through to them. But we also work with the council wardens. They wear a uniform as we do, and are very much looked upon by the community as being part of community safety. So again, they are a vital part of the partnership working. As with any city centre, Bradford has its night scene with pubs and clubs. It's really important to me as a neighbourhood inspector that the right environment is created within the city, and we run what we call Operation Gridiron. That would not be able to run without some significant partners being involved. One certainly of note is the Street Angels, who are a volunteer organisation, and they come and go out onto the streets, and they will seek people out who need help. They will point them in the right direction and really assist us towards our overall aim of keeping the streets safe. Equally, from an enforcement point of view, the police work very closely with licensing, and we make sure that the pubs and clubs are adhering to the current legislation. And even since I've started in April, we've targeted 1 or 2 locations, closed locations down, with the principle of keeping it safe for the young adults who come into the city centre, who want to come in, enjoy themselves without going away being a victim of crime, and to actually shout about Bradford being a great place to come.